Yesterday, we talked about the challenges many Native Americans in Montana face participating in the democratic process. Well, tonight, MTN's Matt Halsapple tells us about one organization that's helping the Native population make their voices heard.
Transportation, limited access to the internet, non-traditional addresses. These are just some of the challenges that Native Americans in Montana face when it comes to being counted in the U.S. Census and registering to vote, among other things. Western Native Voice is a nonprofit organization in Billings that's dedicated to helping the state's Native population participate in the democratic process. But since the pandemic hit, they've had to change a few things.
Our goal is to engage, educate, and inform Native Americans in the democratic processes.
In a normal year, Marcy and her staff would be out in communities, knocking on doors, registering people to vote, and helping them fill out the census.
Our field program was essentially, almost deleted as far as in-person activity, and so we've had to go all digital.
Another hurdle in an already challenging track meet.
People are having to come to us. Therein lies a challenge because not everybody has access to a car.
Western Native Voice has turned to drive-through get-counted centers and phone calls. But losing those face-to-face interactions has other consequences.
We're not able to do the canvassing and knocking on doors and having the deep conversations with people that form allies for the long term. We're able to reach people through media and through phone calls and text messaging, but we're missing out on the face-to-face in-person conversations.
The last time a census year overlapped with a presidential election, the year 2000. Add a pandemic on top of that.
It has made our work really challenging because we're used to being on the ground in the communities, especially with an election.
With 1 month until the census deadline and election day less than a week after that, the final push for Western Native Voice figures to be a strong one. Marcy says that she expects there will be a Get Counted Center, which rotate between the tribal nations, somewhere in the state every day until the end of October. In Great Falls, Matt Halsapple, MTN News.